Had one road win in their first 9 road games. They also had 4 different instances of 4 or more game road losing streaks last season.
Morris checked in for the Bulls. And Noah with the slam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Heinrich passes to McDermott. Stolen by Waiters. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. .11 left in the first quarter. Gibson dishes to Moore. Fires at the elbow. And it's good off the back rim and in. Moore's got his first basket. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 1. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Anthony Morrow. Enes Kanter is out there with Nick Collison. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Raiders in the 2-guard position. And finished off by McDermott.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Kanter's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Oh, that's blocked. And Waiters kicks to Augustine. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer. Was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
So for the Bulls, Pau Gasol is checked in for Noah. Butler comes in for Ejuan Moore. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Durant comes in for Nick Collison. Roberson, he's checked in for Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. And the basket by Morrow.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Durant. Can't hit. Some solid defense from Butler.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
It's incredible to think that Pau Gasol last year set a career high in points in a game for as long, Clark, as he's played. He had that 46-point game in January.
Yeah, that's 46 points for Pau to go with 18 rebounds. I mean,
right.
You rarely see a player of his age putting up a career high like that.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Rose passes to Gibson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And with Powell, that 46-point game, he became the oldest player to get 45 points and 15 rebounds. And a final point, guys, with Powell's career game. It's crazy to think that he did it while not being the first offensive option. I mean, he had been the go-to guy with his time in Memphis for so long.
Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Tony Snell comes in for Doug McDermott.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And Gibson sends it back. 3-on-3. Here's Rose. And the rejection by Ibaka. Now, here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And Ibaka slams it in.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Rose goes in. Down low. Here's Mirotic.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. A three-pointer off the mark. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. The Thunder with the lead. Rose is the one with Butler is the two. Tony Snell is out there with Mirotic. And it's Gasol and at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The Bulls shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Took him no time at all on that one. 7 points for Jimmy Butler. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And, guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Snell dishes to Mirotic. And the wide-open shot from Rose. Here's Gasol. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his third rebound tonight. Westbrook drives in. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
You know, guys, one of the things that is always going to keep you competitive against the West is a good defense. It's one reason why the Bulls tend to be a tougher matchup for teams from the West, because they do D up. No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Moore. Bulls had a good year against the West last season, 17 up, 13 down against the Western Conference.
Yeah, and how about playing 500 or better against every division in the Western Conference? So impressive to think they did so well given how many games some of their starting players missed.
Takes the 13-footer, and Waiters with the bucket on the assist by Morrow. Waiters got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City. McDermott can't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Green by Cantor. Morrow kicks to Cantor. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. No good on the triple. Chicago is on 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And finished off by McDermott.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Augustine again. It's Heinrich. Augustine, that's good. And the Thunder lead by 5. Here's McDermott. Here's Noah. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And all right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Well, the Bulls shooting 40% from the field. Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cantor. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
And Cantor throws it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Bulls trail by 5. Well, they're passing to Mirotic. Over in the corner, Rose. And Cantor pulls it down.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Snell, that's good.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
There's a screen by Cantor. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
That ties the game. And it's 6 points for Derrick Rose.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Westbrook. The shot is off. Great D that time from Gibson. To take the lead. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Screen by Ibaka. They need this. Offensive rebound. Durant for three. The shot is off.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trailed by 5. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
And thank you, Doris. Lets it go with a three. The shot no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Snell, defended by Durant. Snell, no good.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Chicago making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
Here's Butler. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Robertson dishes to Durant. Durant with another miss. And that's an intentional foul. Now the Bulls with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're losing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
Now off the inbound. And that one comes up a bit short.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're losing by 5. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul?
and perhaps a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it. So it all has to happen fast, but it could happen.
That'll be a 5-second call. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. It's Durant on the wing. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. And stolen by Butler. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's Roberson. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was up for grabs.